You're Only Old Once by Dr Seuss. One day you will read in National Geographic of a faraway land with no smelly bad traffic. In those green pastured mountains of far-far-fee, everyone feels fine at 103, because the air that they breathe is potassium-free, and because they chew nuts from the tut-tut tree, it gives strength to their teeth and length to their hair, and they live without doctors, with ne'er any care. And you'll find yourself wishing that you were out there in far-far-fee, and not here in this chair in the Golden Years Clinic on Century Square for a spleen readjustment and a muffler repair. Just why are you here? Are you not feeling your best? You've come in for an eyesight and sovereignty test. And if you're the type that gets finkily fink, at this point you'll try to get out of that clinic. But they will outwit you as quick as a wink. The quiz doctors will catch you, they'll start questioneering. They'll ask you point blank how your parts are all faring. And your grandmother's parts. And please try to recall if your grandmother hurt most in the spring or the fall. Did your cousins ever have dreadful wild nightmares at night? Did they suffer such elements as bus driver's blight, chimney sweep's bore, or prune plicker's plight? And describe the main cause of your uncle's collapse. Too much alphabet soup, or martinis perhaps. And the next thing you know, when you've finished that test, is somehow you've lost both your necktie and vest, and an oogler is oogling your stomach and chest. Your escape plans have melted, you haven't a chance. For the next thing you know, both your socks and your pants, and your drawers and your shoes, have been lost for the day. The ooglers have blossomed like roses in May, and silently grimming, they oogle away. What those ooglers have learned, they're not ready to tell. Clinicans don't spout their opinions per melt. So you're back with that vesty blue fish for a spell. Nova won't bring you much comfort, you know, but he's quite sympathetic as far as clinic fish go. There you will sit several hours, growing tenser every second, fearing your fate will be worse than you reckoned, till finally Miss Becker, your beckoner, beckons to a booth where the world-renowned airman Von Candle has perfected a test known as blows and candle, and if the wind blows from that candle, don't blow out that flame, you're failed, you're going to be sorry that you came. You will be told that your hearing's murky and muddy. Your case calls for intensified study. They'll test you with noses from far and from near, and you'll get a black mark for the ones you can't hear. Then they'll say, my dear fellow, you're deafer than most, but there's hope, since you're not quite deaf as a post. We'll study your symptoms, we'll give you a call. In the meantime, go sit back down in the hall. So you'll find yourself talking to Nova once more, and Nova will think that you're a bit of a bore, because Nova has heard all the same stories before. To this fish you'll become a plain pain in the neck, while you wait once again for Miss Becker to beck. But Miss Becker won't come. With great swish and great swank, a wheelchair will come. You've gained status and rank. And Weldon the wheeler will say with great pride, you're qualified, sir. You're now certified. As a VIP case, you're entitled to ride. Through thin and through thick, I'll be at your backside. Dear Weldon will show you the great sights as you go. Right now you are riding down Stethoscope Row, and I know, like all our top patients, you're hoping to get yourself stitched with some fine first-class scoping, so I'm sure you'll be simply delighted to hear that in the Internal Organs Olympics last year, Dr Smith, Smoot, Sindred, Sylvester and Fons won 15 gold medals, 9 silver, 6 bronze. But for the moment, however, we'll bypass this bunch. There's plenty of time to see them after lunch. You must see Dr. Pollen, our allergy whiz, who knows every sniffle and itch that there is. Dr. Pollen will find as he works on your case if your face powder's wrong on your stepsister's face. He will check your reactions to thumbtacks and glue, catches mist, leaf mould and cardigans too. Marble cake, white and blue chalks, a fetid coal and feathers of hawks. Also corn on the cob, also buffalo grease, and how you react when you're stared at by geese. He'll take copious notes, then I'll hazard a guess that he'll send you downstairs to see Dr. Van Ness. Van Ness has enjoyed a high rate of success in his pioneer work in the studies of stress, so you can be sure he will stress you a trifle, then he'll send you around to see Dr. Van Iffel. Dietitian Van Iffel controls the whiff-whiffer, a diet-devising computerized sniffer, on which you'll just simply lie down in response and sniff at good food as it goes past your nose. From caviar souffle to cabernet toast, to persimmon patties. He'll find out by sniff scan the food you like most. And when that guy finds out what you like, you can bet it won't be on your diet from here on. Forget it. Then into the new wing, we'll see Dr. Speckles, who does the 3 Fs, footsies, fungals and feckles. And nextly, we'll drop in on young Dr. Grimm's, our A&S man, who does atriums and shins. And, of course, he'll refer us to Dr. McGrew, Maguire, McPherson, Blinn, Bellow, Timpkins, Tompkins, Driller and Drew, Fitzsimmons, Fitzgerald and Fitzpatrick too, all of whom will prescribe a prescription for you. For your pill drill, you'll go to room 663, where a voice will instruct you, repeat after me. The small white pill is what I munch at breakfast and right after lunch. I'll take the pill that's clearly green before each meal and in between. The loganberry coloured pills I'll take every morning for my chills. I'll take the pill with zebra stripes to cure my early evening gripes. Those orange-tinted ones, of course, I'll take to cure my Charlie horse. I'll take 3 blues at 8:30 to slow my acceleration rate. On alternative nights at 9 p.m, I'll swallow pinkies, 4 of them. The red ones, which make my eyebrows strong, I eat like popcorn all day long. The speckled browns is what I keep besides my bed to help me sleep. The long flat one is what I take if I should die before I wake. When at last we are sure that you've been properly pilled, there are a few papers and forms that must be properly filled so that you and your hairs may be properly billed. Whereupon, if you are smart, there's a very good chance that you'll meet soon again with your socks, your coat and your pants. And you'll know once your necktie's back under your chin that Nova has waved you Godspeed with his fin, that you're in pretty good shape for the shape you're in.